The link between man's subconscious as the cause and his conscience as the outcome governs his behavior. Our everyday experiences are actualizations of the notions pressed onto our subconscious by our conscious mind. Since we have no idea what the secret is about, all we can see is the inevitable end outcome. The burden of these impacts falls on our conscious mind because that is where the processing takes place. However, we are only receiving confirmation of our pre-existing beliefs. If you understand how your subconscious mind works in tandem with your conscious mind, you will have all the tools you need to navigate through life with ease. Not just for one's own personal benefit, but also because of the potential global impact. The subconscious accepts whatever is fed to it as fact, regardless of the prevailing opinion. When something is accepted without question or hesitation, a new truth is born. The fact that man can think, feel, and freely choose the ideas he conceives or entertains gives him control over the world. To simplify things, Neville Goddard characterizes the conscious mind as male and the subconscious as feminine. The creative mechanism is buried deep inside the unconscious, the womb of creation symbolized by the female principle. It's important to keep in mind that it is the nature of your thoughts and emotions to seek expression. They automatically bring your imagined world to life, complete with all of its events and interactions, so you never have to lift a finger. You don't need to get better at manifesting because the law takes care of everything automatically based on your ideas, mental images, and emotions. This occurs all the time. There's no need to be in a particular frame of mind or wait for a particular moment. The mind, not the material world, holds all the power. Once you've reached your goal state of mind, you'll automatically start experiencing the positive outcomes you seek. The level of intensity is, of course, relevant. If they are very powerful, the speed and clarity of physical reality will increase proportionally. Your attention and energy are best spent on shaping your internal experiences. Even the intensity of them needs to be monitored. The strength of an emotion, state, feeling, or mental picture is proportional to the intensity with which it is felt. You must keep at this for as many days or weeks as it takes. Do your best to avoid returning to the victim's mindset, as doing so would mean worshiping your environment rather than God. I'm told frequently that I have some good emotions, but X, or that nothing good seems to be happening. Well, that's because your emotions and priorities are probably all over the place. The reality you accept as true is one that you are still attempting to alter. It doesn't need much of a mental adjustment. You continue to dwell on the facts rather than tend to your mental health. You aren't taking care of your mind while you're preoccupied with the material world. You don't know where you are anymore. Be conscious. Give your attention to your thoughts and emotions. Dwell in the states you wish to strengthen. Claim them as your own. You can't affect the physical world because it's simply feedback, so stop trying. Certain occurrences may appear to be random, yet this is not the case. Everything that occurs in a man's life is a direct result of his current emotional state and its interpretation by his unconscious mind. Some things you should do to improve your life are: managing your emotions is the first step. Since we now know that our awareness determines everything about our lives, the first step toward our ideal is to master our emotions. If we focus on positive things, we attract positive experiences into our lives. If we dwell on negative things, our subconscious takes that emotion and turns it into something negative. The second step is to accept oneself as one is. Embracing perfection requires embracing imperfection and letting go of the latter. When we consciously acknowledge our shortcomings by thinking faulty ideas about ourselves or others, we stamp those limitations on the unconscious. The third phase involves overcoming the obstacles. We now know that every emotion leaves a subconscious imprint that gives rise to our lives, but by expressing a stronger emotion, we can prevent the unfavorable emotions from becoming actualized. It's preferable to admit that you already are healthy rather than that you will soon be well. I am healthy is an affirmative statement brimming with the conviction that one is healthy, while I will be healthy is an admission that one is not healthy right now. The fourth step is to recognize that having and desire are two distinct states of being. What we want in life will always be determined by how we feel about ourselves and how others see us. To achieve what we want, we need to accept the state of wanting as though it were a reality. We need to act and feel as though our dreams had come true long ago.